Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise, I'm an intuitive, I'm a reader of the cosmic weather, and I'm here to share with you what's coming up this week. So what that cosmic weather is doing and how it may feel. So my beautiful friends, you can see I'm not in my usual office. I'm bringing this forecast to you from Bali. So you can hear the roosters in the background. Yeah, we'll just flow with those roosters, hey? This week, what's happening? Well, that full moon last week set fire to more than I anticipated and possibly more than you anticipated. Yeah, let's just start there for a moment before we come into this week. So it was, I talked a lot about it being, the fire that's going to ignite and, it's going to burn away what we don't need, and it's super powerful. But the magnitude of that was really, really quite powerful for many people, including myself. So this week, it's like another beautiful exhale. Remember I said October was the exhale month, yeah? And I feel like that was like that last little bit of like, oof, and now it's like, breathe, okay, breathe, become more grounded. The cosmic weather this week, I don't see it, I see it, calm for the time that we're in. We've done that full moon, now we get to recover from it, yeah? So there's nothing coming in massively that's going to super challenge us. There's definitely alignments happening that are going to shift some energies as always, but there's no super powerful, it's not like we get a slap after that full moon. So that's good news, right? So this week it's like we've come through the fire and now we go into flow. Yeah, whatever we had to burn away, let go of, free ourselves from, highlight, bring to the center, set fire to, happened in the last week. Yeah, so it may, it will come out in all different themes in your life. But yeah, that's what that whole last week was about. And it was Aries, so it was powerful. Yeah, and this week we come into, as I say, this week of kind of like, okay, now you can breathe out, it's done. There's no more kind of side, slaps coming for you. It's done. It's a mosquito. Just don't want that to get me. Go away. And this week is like, get back into flow. Ground yourself, nice food, nice conversation. I hate that word nice. Let's not use nice. Let's ground yourself in good food, deep conversation, soul people. Let's nurture, let's start to, I don't want to say recover because it's not a recover, but let's start to rebuild from this space. Yeah. It's grounding energy that I feel that we need this week. And I also feel like it's so important, and I keep saying this, to slow down, to be really conscious. So I'd love you this week to really practice being really mindful and really conscious of everything. So, what you're eating, slow it down, have a look at it, be grateful for it, bless it, thank it, take it in slowly. When you're going for a walk, notice what's around you, be mindful, slow it down a little bit, yeah? And really kind of coming to that beautiful self, yeah? We've gone through that kind of chaos recently, and now it's like coming back to that solid ground. And I feel like that last full moon was the last little kind of for a while, yeah? So coming back, coming back, but it's so important now that you're living in alignment, because everything that's come up recently was to clear around the frustration, confusion, misalignment, old stuff, wounds, that's all kind of gone like that. So now it's like, if we're totally showing up as our true selves and authentic selves, it's like only having the conversations when they feel good, and super staying aligned, and not people pleasing, and not falling into old patterns, like being super conscious of them and really pulling ourselves up. Is this true? Yeah, or is this just an old story? Yeah, really kind of, you know, maybe grabbing a book that you know, are inspired by, or, you know, that educates you a little bit, or, you know, maybe just entertains you, you know, and kind of reading and journaling and doing all those beautiful things that we know make us feel grounded, make us feel steady on our feet. Because that full moon was like erratic and the ground didn't feel too solid there for a while. So now it's like, no, it's back, it's good. And it's simple. It's really simple times right now. Yeah, so this week, let's say it's a beautifully simple week. Yeah, to bring it to basics. But also create some new ways. Like start to own your power in a really grounded, natural, beautiful way. Yeah, that's the tone of this week. So you can either vibe with that tone and be in alignment, or you can vibe out of that tone and, you know, feel like you're misaligned and you're not on path and not on track. But that we know what that feels like, and it's so boring. So I'm telling you the tone of the week. Yeah. So if you can tune into that and go with it, you know, it's going to be I don't want to say an easier week, but it's going to be a more fulfilled. You're going to feel more centered. You're going to feel more true to yourself. So that's the energy, my friends, this week. So I'm out here in Bali, and I came out to do some what I perceived as you know, somatic movement dance training, and I perceived it to be quite light, and I've been wanting to do it for ages, and it just kind of kept not aligning, and then it came up. So here I am, and I'm a week in, and it's not what I thought it was. It's really deep. It's the most, it's profound, one of the most profound teachings that I've embraced. It's been incredibly deep. Mama Bali has cleansed me. That full moon, the night of the full moon, oh my goodness, I was brought to my knees in Bali style. And I've done huge letting go and huge releasing, and it's been incredibly powerful. And now I feel like I'm kind of tiptoeing into this new, and yes, it's dance, and yes, it's movement, and it's so deep, and it's so powerful, and it's so incredible, and I cannot wait to share it with you all. I feel like I walk in the fire first, so that I can, you know, see what it feels like, and then, you know, make it right not make it right, that's not the right word, but I kind of walk in and go, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And then I go, okay, come this way. This is cool. Yeah. So I'm so excited to share with you. And yeah, another week to go. So who even knows? But I can, as I tune in for you and for me, for the tone of the week, I'm like, okay, I can feel that magic brewing, and I can feel that next level. It's like some deep work has been done, and I can feel that next level of kind of joy and bliss and beautifulness bubbling to the surface. So yeah, good times, my beautiful friends, good times. So have a good week, and have a great week, have a beautiful week, have a nurturing week, a nourishing week. Have a week where you can walk out of it and go, that was a really cool week. And I'm super excited to tune in and connect with you next week.